Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and before I jump into the run I want to offer a full disclosure. I am not feeling super well, and I don't mean that as a means of, shaming anyone or being like, oh, don't make fun of my gameplay, I'm not feeling good. It's just a way of explaining that, yeah, things aren't exactly as they appear right now. I've been having some very bad stomach pains, and it might be throwing off my normal rhythm. So just being completely upfront right now, yeah, my tummy is currently throwing off my groove, but let's see how much that affects this run. So last time I was doing a run, I should say a Dark Katana run, I kinda got schooled a little bit. So I want to give it another shot and see if we can do better this time around. As the old Winston Churchill saying goes, when you find yourself in hell, the best thing to do is to keep going. So I'm going to learn to overcome my problems. And the reason why I chose to do the Thundering Keep first is because I would rather the Wonder Twins not show up late into the run. Oh, hello. As I was saying, I'd rather they not show up late into the run, and then all of their elemental minions are basically immune to my Spark Array, so, basically putting me at a severe disadvantage. Spark Array, of course, is one of those arcana that I found myself absolutely loving. Oh, hello, Captain's Ring. Oh, Daddy is about to be very happy. I normally don't just jump into something without seeing what else is available, but in this case I think it's worthwhile. Ow. So right now that is a 12% damage increase, and that is fantastic. I was trying to rely too heavily on the frost blades there. That's what was happening. In case anyone was curious. There we go. Heck, sucker. Alright, and then what do we have here? Nothing that's really gonna work with the Dark Katana, with the exception of Thunder Drop, but if I'm running Captain's Ring, how many Arcana of the same element do I want to run, really? I don't know, I'll keep looking. But the reason why I chose the Arcana that I did is because they have a wide range and tend to be very good at controlling space as well as being melee Arcana. There we go. And the idea that these guys don't get shocked is almost the entire reason why I wanted to come here first. Alright, not going to be able to do much there. So amongst other news, I've been playing more Monster Hunter. I know, shocking everybody. And I've found a way to, well, not found a way, but I've gotten some more clips that I would love to share, so should expect more Monster Hunter clips to show up. I might even have found a really good screenshot to use for like the video thumbnail for Monster Hunter clips. There we go. Yeah, don't worry, it's me we're talking about. Still not the greatest melee person in the world. Okay, so the way I look at it, this is just a way to add on some quick damage. And it's going to power up the captain's ring, so why not? Oh, hello, Pinwheel. So now, let's see if I can take out our little friend now. Oh, yes I can. It all helps. Alright, so I don't know if I want to hang on to Aqua Vortex too long. It's good, and it definitely creates the close range, ultra combo potential, but I don't think it fits this run very well. So we are still looking. We just have options now. Now. Oof. What do you have for me, sir? Hunter Stiletto. I very much like that idea. Or in fact, let's not even wait, let's just grab it. I'm also thinking just grab the Chrono Glove, but I also want to see what's... I would very much like to see what's... Oh, hello, Earth Stomp Agent. See, that's funny, because I brought up Earth Stomp Agent not too long ago by saying, yeah, this actually works with the Dark Katana. It also works as another great distraction. So that's a very interesting find, and one that I'm not exactly upset about. Only issue is that Earth Stompy doesn't give me more signatures, so it's just one of those things I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful about how I use. Either that, or just don't be afraid to get in there and get some damage done. Alright, I actually don't want that, because it's going to severely hamper my movement speed. Oh, okay, you guys just don't want to fight. I mean, I don't blame you, the path of violence is a dangerous one. There we go. And what do we do? Crossblades upgrade. And actually, I kind of like the idea of Tectonic Drill a little bit more than the Earth Stomp Agent. Ooh. Yeah, let's just go for it. For this particular build, getting more signature charge is more important than having a summon. But I also want to make it perfectly clear that neither one is necessarily a disadvantageous position. It's all a matter of preference, and right now my preference is I would like to get more signature charge, please. Also, Tectonic Drill is great for critical hit runs. Just saying. So right about now, the question probably becomes, okay, so what's the deal with Wind Volley? Why are you still keeping that around, aside from the Captain's Ring? And the answer to that is actually quite simple. I am keeping that around because it's got an incredibly fast cooldown recharge. Not only is it a ranged attack, which gives me a few more options in combat, but as I'm sure you can see, it has an incredibly fast cooldown, which means that I've always got something working for me. That was an easy choice. I mean, any bumpkin can make that choice. Now this once again follows along with the idea that I know that luxury handbag isn't exactly a popular choice, but for this run I think it makes the most sense. Okay, I have no reason to take that, but oh well. And yes, we are going to upgrade the Frostblades. So no Chrono Glove, unfortunately, but yeah, I'm not made of money. But having much more range on the Frostblades, whew. Trust me when I say Daddy is happy. Ow. Ow again. God damn it. No thanks. And also, full disclosure, good old Minnesota here is still it's not a heat advisory anymore. Thank goodness. No, we've upgraded to a heat warning, which means that if you're heat sensitive, then this is going to be super uncomfortable for you, mate. Not even uncomfortable, but this is the sort of weather that people suffer heat stroke in. Gonna interrupt my Frostblades? Well, I've got a surprise for you. I don't just make tools out of ice. I guess I thought it was still there. So it's not just stomach discomfort, it's just discomfort all around. And again, I'm not saying that to score pity points. I just want to make sure you guys have all the relevant information before you go, oh, Dark Sage, you made so many stupid mistakes. You're a loser. It's like, well, I mean, maybe understand the situation a little bit better before you go call them losers. Yeah, like that. That was an awful decision, but... you know. Understand that it was made from a place of love. Ah, crap. I am just failing it hard right now. Pardon me, sir, do you have anything here that will make my adventure easier? Okay, I might come back to the glass cannon, that's an iffy one. In the meantime, the spark array upgrade, that's a no-brainer. Don't have the money for it right now, though, so... Spikes, thank you. Yeah, sucks when you can't move properly because of spikes, isn't it? I wasn't even moving. Oh, I mean, that sounds like a you problem. Here we go. Alright, we didn't go north last time, so we'll go north this time. Actually, I kind of like the idea of supplementing what I have with Gust Volley. Just, it does such a good idea of hitting. It hits at a range, it controls space. Oh man, and again, the big draw to it is it recharges super fast. All right. I'm very tempted to just pick up the ferry and call it a day, but I need that spark array upgrade. So I'm sorry, Drea. Fortunately, I've heard that Anders is a very good caretaker. Owie. Okay, I screwed that up super hard. Alright, we're still doing okay, but yeah, we can clearly see that my concentration is being messed with. I don't know which is worse, the stomach pain or the heat. Oh yeah. Now we're starting to feel a little bit better about things. So it has been a little while now since I put a temporary discontinuation to the theme runs that I was doing, and part of the reason for that was that they didn't seem to be very popular amongst my viewers. But the other reason was because, oh hello, an actual defensive relic? What has the world come to? Oh, we got 2 good defensive relics and family seal. Man, this is like a relic extravaganza. Use the portal, dumbass. Oh yeah. But part of the reason for that was because I've been also thinking about sort of essentially starting up with a different type of theme run entirely. Like, not just like and when I say different type of theme run entirely, I mean something that is not at all based on characters, but based on something a little bit more abstract. Which, granted, you could say some of my character choices for the theme runs were already a little abstract, but that's not quite what I'm getting at. The rooms are getting more dangerous. I might have to resort to buying a health potion. How embarrassing would that be? I like Shearing Chain, but I think I'm gonna stick with what I have just because it's a good ranged option. You're like, but you're using Dark Katana. Why do you want a ranged option? Or control, sir, or madam. I'm not judging based on gender. I just don't know what gender y'all are. And I prefer not to just make assumptions. Alright. Sorry, I tend to go quiet when things get a little dangerous because I want to concentrate on not dying. So, what I was thinking... So, there were a couple of things that I was thinking about in that regard. And I think, ultimately, what I want to do is I want to combine two things that I love. In this case, Wizard of Legend, duh. But then one of the other things that I love, and you guys may already be aware of this, is I love metal music. Like, it is... Like, there's obviously a story behind it, but I'm not going to go into that now. I'd rather save that for during an actual theme run. But what I was thinking is that, first of all, I want to do this based upon music because, first of all, I think that trying to come up with a run based upon song analysis sounds like fun. Maybe a little challenging, but fun. But then the other thing I was thinking is that I also want it to be a bit more interactive for you guys. So instead of constantly having to deal with the candidates that I've chosen, maybe what would make this more interesting is if there's a more interactive element to it. And here's what I mean by that. First of all, let me grab that. Let me grab that. Good. And what I was thinking is that part of what I will do is we will, and again, this really only applies if you know a lot about metal music, which is why I want to ask about it before I just do it, because the idea might fall flat on its face if say the community in general doesn't know much about metal music. That would just be embarrassing. Be trying to get people to do submissions based upon something that they know nothing about. So I want to know what you guys think of the idea. Like, if I were to... Oh, nice. If I were to say, introduce something where you guys were to submit to me a metal song that you really like, and then we'll take however many submissions I get over a set period of time, put it to a vote, and whatever song people seem to really like, that's the one I'll do. That's kind of what I was thinking and what I've been kind of working out in my head. But like I said, that's one of those things where I wanted to put it to a vote because, or at least get you guys' opinion on it, because I know that, like, say myself and my roommate know metal music very well. I don't know if everyone watching does. So that's what I need you guys' opinion on. So definitely voice in the comment section below or on my social media. Preferably Discord, but trust me, if you do it on one of the others, I will take notice. But voice there whether or not that's something that would be fun for you. Like I said, I don't want to just make the assumption that everyone watching my videos listens to metal music. But again, that's why I wanted to ask, because it's one of those things that comes from a personal position of love. Because it's a type of music that I just kind of fell in love with early on in life, and I just never looked back. And again, there's a story to that, but I'm saving it. At this point, I'm repeating myself. Like, how long can I spend spinning my wheels before someone says, "Alright, Dark Sage, get it, shut up already." So let me know what you guys think. If you think it sounds like a good idea, then I can definitely start putting together I might take the Power Namasicon, I haven't decided yet. But I can definitely start putting together the idea of, Wizard of Metal. Oh, I didn't know I could switch directions, did you? Thought you had an advantage. I mean, the other option, of course, is that if you guys don't really know anything about metal music, I could always just show off songs that I really like as parts of the theme run, but I would rather this have a more interactive element to it. Because, I mean, this isn't supposed to be all about me. And that's kind of where I got stuck, is how do I make this more interactive and fun for people? And that's why I'm only just now coming out to you guys with the idea, because it's been a little bit of thinking and kind of working out ideas, and now at this point I'm a little stuck. So I want to make sure that whatever ends up happening works out for everybody. Ultimately, if we just end up going back to the old character run format, we can do that. But I'm kind of thinking that I want to do something that's of a little bit more interest, or I don't want to say interest, something a little different. Because yeah, it's easy enough to do character runs, but to design a run in Wizard of Legend based upon Master of Puppets? Now, I'm also well aware that this could just be like me being like Mr. Artsy Fartsy going, "Oh, look what I can do." So, I mean, if that's how it comes off, I don't necessarily want to bother people with that, because I'm not trying to come off as being Mr. like avant-garde artsy fartsy guy. Necessarily, there's some truth to it. I'm not gonna lie. Grab that. Oh, perfect. Okay, I'm kind of happy I did that now. So, like I said, give me your thoughts and opinions on the comment section or in my social media, because I'm really trying to find new ideas. But also, if you guys have a pretty good idea for how this should work out, like I said, if we end up sticking with the just character theme formula, maybe what I'll do is instead of just having it be all characters of my choice, maybe you guys can submit characters and I can put together my theme runs based upon like a couple of characters that you guys chose, or a character you guys chose and a character that I chose. Because maybe one of the ideas that I came up with along the way is something that makes you guys go, oh, I haven't thought about that. And hey, who knows, maybe that happens during a run. And hopefully I've been able to drop a little bit of interesting education on some of the characters that I've been choosing for the theme runs. Because it wasn't my intention just to be like, oh, look at this, my character choices are better than everyone's. They're so abstract and meaningful. No, they're just characters I really like and I think deserve a little bit more attention. Owie! There we go. Looking good. Alright, how about we take our fairy friend, because of course. Noxious Dappercap is a pretty good choice to take for a Hunter Stiletto run. I just wish it had shown up sooner. Ooh, Earthen Aegis. Hey, it's good. Again, don't get me wrong, it's good. But again, I'm happy with what I have. Okay, come on, Tongue, calm down. Okay, so I could do this if I had a second Fire Arcana, so I will check in with Iris when I can and see if she's selling another Fire Arcana. That was the perfect route to take. Glad I took that path. Hey, Seville! What took you so long to show up? Honestly, if he had shown up earlier, I probably would have gone for it, but now it's just like, dude, too little too late now, buddy. Okay, so yes, there is another Fire Arcana, but in order to get it, I need to clear the boss. Shouldn't be a huge problem, except it's Counter Rogue, and Counter Rogue makes me hate life. Ella's Glass Kite. I mean, definitely more useful than this. And that'll just give me a nice little buffer zone. You know, I'm all down for that. Alright, so that treasure chest is by front gate. Also, okay, I see. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so I've got to play this very carefully. I just need, like, one, just like the very edge of the spark to hit it. Okay, I see the problem. The shock status effect is going to count as multiple hits, and that is going to elicit a problem. Okay, so actually, because of how it all works out, I can't open that. That makes me a sad panda. Alright, well, it was worth a shot. Also, they changed how that works. It used to be that only that even if it was multiple hits, one Fire Arcana would only account for one. So it's interesting to know that if it does multiple hits, it now accounts for multiple parts of the law. Well, that didn't work out very well. Fortunately, I think in the long run it all worked out just fine. Yeah, I hate getting hit by that attack because it's just a consistent barrage of, look how much you suck. And it's like, have you considered the idea that maybe I don't suck, I just made a misstep? I mean, you don't make missteps if you don't suck. Dude, come on, act. Nobody's perfect. I don't have a bouncy boy. There we go. Alright, so real quick, is there anything here that will be more useful than what I already have? Oh, also I have an open relic slot anyway, so... I almost never take Armor of Resolve. Let's grab that just in case. Just in case everything goes belly up, I want to make sure I have just a little something to make the experience a bit more bearable. So I'm noticing that Hunter Stiletto is working on Sura. So that is confirming something for me. That just being in that stun state counts as a status effect, I guess. So I guess Sura isn't completely invulnerable to all status effects. He's just invulnerable to the ones that take more effort. Thank you. A little bit of a 300 IQ play there. And then I make the 2 IQ play of just getting mollywopped by everything that he had to offer. It's okay. I mean, at least I won this one. So yeah, I'm not completely useless when it comes to melee builds. But that's it for me, so thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate you coming to spend your free time with me. It means a lot. So do the usual, like the video, or dislike it if you dislike it. Either way, it helps out with the algorithm. Drop me a comment. Hey, subscribe to the channel if you're liking what you're seeing. And if you guys are really interested in the whole Wizard of Metal idea, let me know what you think about it, or if you just want to see the return to the classic character theme runs, just with a bit of a twist, let me know that as well. I'm very curious to hear your opinion, and I will catch you guys in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you.